Hello Libra, welcome to your October 2024 reading. I hope all is well in your world today. Thank you so much for joining me. It's really lovely to have you here. As always, this is for you if you are Libra, Sun, Moon or Rising. It's for you if you just came across the reading and it resonated with you, the title resonated and you jumped in and things fit, then that's absolutely for you. You take that away. Also, remember, it's a general reading, so it's not specific to any person, so you just have to come into it with an open mind, with the thing that you've got on your mind at the moment, and just take from it what you need and leave behind what you don't. So we have got these really lovely cards. I got them for my birthday last month. They are gorgeous. They are by Jessica Rue. They are woodland wardens, and they've got all the things in life that I love: animals and plants and trees. So let's have a little bit of a look at these to find your general energy for this month. The general month for October for you lovely Libras. And we'll find 3 cards and we'll see what we've got, and then we'll see how they intertwine with the Rider-Waite deck. We'll go a little bit deeper with that a little bit later. And as usual, we're going to do 3 cards for your general energy. We'll do past, present and future energy. And then we'll find 3 cards at the end for a little bit of guidance and advice to get you through the month. So let's have 3 cards for Libra. Okay, oh, that's beautiful. We've got the Dragonfly and Pansy. Balance. We've got the Antelope and Wheat. Nourishment. We've got the Hound and Pear. Loyalty. Okay, so this month, Libra, I think is all about you finding your place, finding where you need to be, finding balance, finding the things that bring you joy, that bring you nourishment, that bring you contentment, and also finding your place within your relationship dynamics, whether that is in work, whether that's home, whether that is within an intimate relationship. So let's have a little look and see how these cards blend within and work within our general reading. So we'll find some energy for our past energy. Oop, I've just wrecked the cards there. Okay. Nearly there. Find some past energy for you, Libra. Sort myself out, sort this mess of cards out. Right, drop some more because I'm notoriously a bad shuffler. Okay, so we've got the 6 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, the Ace of Swords. Okay, so I think for you, or for a lot of you, not all of you, because obviously, as I've just said, this is a general reading. This could well be about family, and about family connections, family relationship, and maybe it's not even about blood family. This is just people that you've had in your life for a long old time, I think. And I think maybe you've had something that you've maybe been holding on to a little bit, that, you know, that's something that's been said or something that's been done that you find it really hard to let go. And in the recent past, you've found a little bit of clarity on the situation. Things have started to have become a little bit clearer, because we've got the Ace of Swords here, and that can be the, you know, a sort of a new way, a new clarity, new way of thinking about something. But the Ace of Swords, it's, don't forget, swords can be double-edged. So with that newfound clarity, you may be seeing the good and the bad of the situation, which obviously can be a little bit confusing, because you may be seeing things in a way that you hadn't noticed before, and maybe it's making it a little bit harder for you to let go of even more. Or it could be the thing that's just it made you think, right, that's enough, I'm just going to draw a line under that and move on. So let's find some. It's quite specific, I know. Maybe this could be with work situation. It could be, you know, people, like I say, people that you've known for a long old time. It doesn't have to be family. But I think for a few of you, it is going to be. It could be a place you've worked for 20 odd years, the people that, you know, have become like your family. And there's just been something that's been niggling at you, a problem or something that's been said a while ago or, you know, a time ago that you just can't let go of. But you're going to start seeing it in a different way. So let's find 3 other cards to clarify. We've got the King of Pentacles, we've got the Judgment card, and we've got the Sun. So whatever has happened, whatever's going on in life where you're starting to see things differently, is for the best. It's for the best, and it's going to give you a new start. It's going to give you a new lease of life, and it's going to help you to be in that place where you are feeling more comfortable, more settled, more contented with life because of this. You know, the Judgment card is very much the before and after, the way you were before, and then, you know, you'd be stepping away from that and just having a brand new start. So this Ace of Swords, this seeing things in a different way, this finding clarity on a situation has really been quite huge, I think. It's been a real sort of epiphany moment, and it's really making you, you know, that was then and this is now, and you're really beginning to live life in a completely different way because of what's happened. And the Sun card is, whatever's happened is completely for the best, because it's taking you to that place of contentment, of comfort, of abundance, of happiness, of joy, all those lovely higher vibrational emotions and feelings. We've got the King of Pentacles, and he's sat, you know, he's sat on that throne, and he's feeling really comfortable. He's really contented. He's got everything he needs. And I think that is you. You know, you've got what you need now. You know, you've got everything in place, set now for you to move forward into a happier, more joyous, more contented space in life, because you've found that clarity. You've let things go, or you're beginning to let things go, hopefully, because of this the clarity that you've found. And you know, you are able to find some balance in your life and some happiness and contentment, and really move on. So I'm just being drawn up here to the Hound and Pair, loyalty. Maybe that's something you've been struggling with. As I've said, maybe it's the loyalty of family, or, you know, an old work colleague, an old friend, and maybe then it's really brought you into discussing or considering their loyalty, and the loyalties maybe don't lie where you thought they did, and it's, you know, it's made you see things in a different way. But it's also, you have to remember, as the people move in and out of your life, that frees space up for new things and new opportunities and new people. So let's have a look. Yeah, we've got the 8 of Cups, we've got the Chariot, and we've got the 4 of Swords. This is your current energy. So in the 8 of Cups, he's walking away. He's walking away from these 8 cups. There's nothing wrong with them. They're sat there and they're perfectly fine. But he's walking away because he's decided he wants a whole new start. You know, maybe things just weren't, you know, what he wanted. Things, you know, weren't as they used to feel, or they used to seem like, and he's just walking away and making a brand new start. And I think whatever's gone on with the people that have been in your life for a long old time, you've started to see things in a different way, and it's you know, opened up this whole new beginning for you, this rebirth that's happening with the Judgment card of you, the before you, and the you now that's heading towards their place in the sun. There's light starting to shine on you, starting to work, you know, things are feeling more positive, more brighter, or should I say brighter, and you know, just just better, and this, you know, you realise that you need to walk away and leave some things behind in order to make space for the new. We've got the Chariot card next to that, and that is very much the card of action. It is, you know, it's taking action and really focusing on your destiny and moving towards it. And you know, he's got stars on the canopy around his head. He's got a big star on his head. He's enlightened. He's seen the light. He knows now what it is he needs to do, and he's got to focus and keep his mind on where he's going, because we've got in the Chariot, we've got these sphinxes. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, these two big cats lay on the floor, and they're sort of at an angle. So if they both ran in that direction, they'd take him sort of, you know, off on a tangent if one was leading rather than the other. And this tells us that we need to find some balance and some focus so that we can really work towards staying on that path and moving towards our destiny, our place in the sun, the next cycle of our life, and that our rebirth is taking us into. And we've got the Four of Wands here, and that is all about, that is very much about resting and recuperating, regrouping, I like to think, because it is the card of the mind, of all the mental things that we have going in our head, and he's having a rest there. And I think that's all about you just figuring out what it is where you want to go. Set your sat nav going in that direction, taking steps towards it, but also just taking a little bit of a breath, a little bit of a breather, regrouping, not getting too stressed about things, and just, you know, taking some time for you. So whether that's going out in nature and having a good old, you know, tromp through the woods, whether that's getting on your yoga mat and doing some yoga, meditation, gardening, whatever it is that just quietens that mind of yours down and just allows you to just be, to, you know, because when we quieten our mind, we get some of our best inspirations and our best guidance in life, because everything's quiet and we can listen to what's going on within our intuition and our higher self. Excuse me, got the hiccups. Oops. Right, so let's have 3 clarifiers for these cards, Libra, and see what else it tells us about our current energy. I've just been drawn up there to the antelope and wheat nourishment. I think this is what, you know, you've sort of been lacking, and I think maybe that could come in the form of, you know, nourishing your body on a literal sense, you know, really taking time to eat well, to look after yourself, to, you know, to take that time out. It could be spiritual nourishment. So, you know, you may find yourself leaning towards the things that bring you spiritual peace, you know, whatever that is for you. But I think in this current moment, as particularly as this antelope and wheat card is in that bang in the middle, which is directly under our current energy, I think walking away is going to free up a lot of brain space, and it's going to help make you feel an awful lot more relaxed. And knowing that you're on the direction and heading towards your, you know, your destiny in the Chariot, I think you looking after yourself now is a big part of that, because you can finally just take a breath and just relax, and your body, you know, will need that extra bit of tender loving care, and your mind, obviously. So I think that's really important for you to do at the moment. Hopefully you are doing it, but if not, you know, a bit of a nudge to look after yourself and be more mindful about, oh no, I've thrown cards everywhere. Be more mindful about yourself and your health and mental well-being. So let me just pick these cards up. I'll be back in a second. Oh, there we go. I'm not going to take any of those because there's far too many. So let's have 3 cards for Libra. Okay, 3 cards. We've got the Devil, we've got the Hermit, and we've got the 8 of Wands. So I think the devil speaks to us about all of those lower vibrational behaviours and feelings and emotions that we have. So it can be fear, it can be jealousy, it can be anger, all of those feelings, and also negative behaviours. So, you know, coping mechanisms that maybe aren't for our highest good, things that we turn to when things are difficult, like alcohol, drugs, shopping, gambling, sex, all of those things that we might do in the excess when we're just trying to hide from what's actually going on. We're using it as a distraction. So I always look at the devil as a bit of a heads up, to sort of, you know, to remind you that actually you don't need to fall into these old patterns, to sort of maybe give you a little bit of awareness that, yeah, you know, you might be feeling angry, and, you know, that's okay for a little while, it serves its purpose, but after that we need to not stay in that place of anger, and we need to let it go and to find our balance, the dragon and the fly and the pansy, and bring ourselves back into that natural state of balance where we can look after ourselves, we can, you know, nourish ourselves, and we can, you know, just move on from that and not hold on to it, because, you know, as we all know, it can be really easy to hold on to these negative, lower vibrational feelings, and like I say, a lot of them are there for reasons. You know, we need them sometimes. We need to be angry sometimes. We need to be, you know, fearful sometimes, but it's when we stay in that state for too long, and it can then have a negative impact on us. So I think, you know, you are going to be walking away from something in some way, and I think, you know, this is a little bit of a heads up that to not stay in that negative state or that lower vibrational state, to just try and lift you up. And I think by nourishing yourself, by looking after yourself, by, you know, really, I can't think of the word, I want to say absorbing yourself, but that's not right. In meditation, in yoga, in taking a big long walk with the dog, getting out in the garden, getting out in your local park, whatever it is, just trying to lift yourself and to look after yourself on a physical and a mental and spiritual level, which will help you get through whatever's going on at the moment. We've got the Hermit card, and I think he can speak of, you know, sort of working on your inner world and sort of really figuring out what's going on and focusing on what's happening with you, and then going out and sharing it to the world. But I think it is literally about you just taking a closer look about what's going on inside, and really acknowledging and trying to find connections with the things that are going on at the moment, which will really just help you to reconcile things within yourself, and again find that balance. Because I think obviously we've got the dragon and pansy here. Balance is obviously a key word for you over this month, and, you know, and taking that time to just really go within, to just really nurture yourself, to find that balance within yourself. I think that's going to be really important for you this month. We've got the 8 of Wands, and that's all about swift movement. So I think you're going to fall into this pattern really easily if you let the energies flow within you. You know, if you really do want to sort of move through this in the least painful way possible and the least stressful way possible, I think you have just got to just go with that energy, and, you know, and when you do, you're going to come out of the other end really quite quickly if you sort of, you know, just really look after yourself, set yourself on that path. Then, you know, you could be creating a plan of action. You know, things could start becoming clear about how you're heading, you know, where you're heading and how you're going to get there, while you're taking that time to really look after yourself. Oh, card's just popped its way out there. We've got the High Priestess for our future energy. Let's have a little bit of a look. Some more cards for Libra future energy for October. Oh, there we go. We've got the 3 of Swords. Right, one more. Page of Pentacles. So the High Priestess is all about finding that deep connection within you, that which is there. It's there all the time, but we do come disconnected from it very easily. It's really hard to stay in contact with that deep emotional side, or our higher self even. And I think in the future energy, that's something that you're going to have to do. You're going to have to really try and stay in touch with your deep emotional side, your deep intuition, and you're going to have to back that up with some action, because the High Priestess is very much about duality. She's got the yin and yang thing going on there, and I think by connecting with your intuition, you're then opening yourself up to moving forward and keeping that energy moving, and you know, really moving onwards, because you've found the connection. We've got the Three of Swords, and that's about grief and loss and pain. And I think with any change, you're going to have that on some level. For some, it's going to be lesser. For others, it's going to be really painful, because, you know, it's never easy to let things go. It's never easy to move onwards and to leave things and people behind. But I think, you know, it's a necessary part of the process, isn't it? And like I say, for some of you, it'll be just that twinge of, you know, that sadness and loss that you've, you know, things have changed, and, you know, you've moved away from your old life and things are moving onwards, and you're sad about what's left behind. And for others, it's going to really, you know, it's going to really be quite difficult to move onwards from. But I think that comes with this Devil card about not holding on too much to these negative, lower vibrational emotions, and to really know that you can do this, you can move forward, you've got the strength to do it, and you just need to really listen to what's going on inside of you and to take action based on that, which is the High Priestess for me in this situation. Is really, you know, deep down inside of you what the right thing is to do. You know, sometimes we have to listen a little bit harder and take time to quieten down a little bit longer and a little bit, you know, more aggressively to listen to what's going on inside. But you do know the right thing to do, and you know that it's for your best, and it's going to be beneficial for you in the long run, although it might not feel like it at the time. We've got the Page of Pentacles there, and he's bringing you the gift of something new. So that's, you know, a little bit of positiveness for you before the end of the month. You're going to be gifted something in the shape of something tangible. So something like you know, some funds, some money, a little bit of a cheque coming in the post from Mr. Taxman, or a little bit extra in your pay packet, or, you know, an extra bit of money coming from somewhere unexpected. It could be, you know, something coming your way, something, you know, like a person that's going to help you to find that place of abundance, that's going to help you get yourself back on your feet and bring you towards the life that you want to be going towards. But I think that Page of Pentacles is a real card of hope, that you're on the right path, and things are heading in the right direction, and you are going to get opportunities that are going to really help you move towards your destiny, like as the Chariot said. You just need to keep focused and keep plodding and look after yourself, connect with that intuition of yours, and head forwards. Let's find a few more cards to clarify these. These cards for Libra. Sorry, my shuffling is absolutely terrible today. Excuse me. Okay, we've got that one. We've got the Hierophant. We've got the Queen of Wands. And we've got the Victory card. There we go. So, the Hierophant. He's got his hand in the symbol of a blessing there. Where is it? Up here. And I think everything that's been going on is a blessing. The sun told us that way in your recent past energy. You know, everything that's going on is for the right reasons, and it might feel difficult at the time, but it is for the best, and it is going to work out. You know, it's going to be one of those situations that you're going to look back on in a, you know, few months, year, and you're going to go, oh, do you remember when this was happening? It was really difficult, but, you know, I'm so happy it did, because you know, things have really worked out the way that I wanted them to. And so we've got the Queen of Wands there, and she is very confident. She's very abundant. She knows what she wants out of life. She knows how she's going to take action, and she does it because she's got this inner confidence, this air of confidence around her. And I think, you know, this is the energy that you're going to be using to really move forward towards your destiny, towards where you're meant to be going on that you know, setting on that path of, you know, your sat nav guidance is taking you towards. And so she's stepping in here. Her energy is going to be around you in the month of by the end of October. You're really going to be heading towards, with confidence, where you're going. And we've got the Victory card here, and that tells me exactly the same. You know, you're doing the right thing, and the people around you. See, in the Victory in the Six of Wands, he's being celebrated. He's just come back from war, and everybody's come out on the streets to celebrate his win. And I think, you know, you are going to have people around you that are going to, you know, be supportive of you and say, yes, you are doing the right thing. You're doing a really great thing. You're really moving forward. You've had a difficult time. Things have been a little bit crazy over the last, you know, few weeks, few months, but you are really, really heading in the right direction, and it's the best thing you could do. So I just want one more card for that, I think, just to tie it in a little bit. Yeah, we've got the Five of Pentacles, and that is all about not focusing on what you've got and not what you've not got. So, you know, I think obviously we've got that Three of Swords up there, that pain, loss, that grief, that heartbreak of what you've left behind. And the Five of Pentacles is there just to say that you need to focus on the things that you've got, to really look forward, to know that you've got support and that you've got help around you, and that you've got stuff around you that you can use, you know, whether that is tangible stuff or you know, the skills that you need to really just move forward and move onwards into the next phase. So let's have 3 cards for your general energy, the general energy and the general help and general guidance of what's going on during this month. Okay, get off me. I've got a blue bottle loitering around that's just gone really dozy and keeps landing on me, weirdly. Right, okay. So three cards for help, guidance, energy of the month. We've got the Three of Wands, we've got the Magician, and we've got the Justice card. Okay, so Three of Wands, he is looking out onto the horizon and deciding where to next. Which, you know, he's realised that he's got to move out, move onwards, and he's just regrouping, which I think is your current energy, regrouping and figuring out where to next. He's going to be moving forward because he's got his wands, because wands are all about moving on, taking action, just putting energy into something to really give it that forward momentum. And so he's looking, he's weighing things up to see where he's going to go next. And I think that's very much what's happening at the moment for you. We've got the Magician, and he's there to remind you, as I said before, you have got the tools you need to move on. You know, you're going to hopefully be gathering the confidence up, be gathering yourself together physically, mentally, and knowing that you've got everything that you need to move onwards, because he stood there, he's very powerful, he's very confident, and he has got, if you look on the table there, he's got one of each of the suit. So he's got a sword, he's got a cup, he's got a pentacle, he's got a wand, he's got everything that he needs to move onwards. And so, you know, you need to maybe remember that during the month and really embody the energy of the magician, and the confidence of the magician to help you to move onwards in whatever's going on for you. So we've got the Justice card there. And that is all about bringing balance back into your life. And I think we've got the balance card up here. We've echoed that down here with Justice. It's about, it can be about doing things in the right way, in the correct way, the way that needs to be done to build a firm foundation. But it can also be just about you really bringing that balance back into life. And I think with everything that you've got going on here, I think maybe life's been a little bit unbalanced in the past, and things have felt quite difficult, maybe with the relationships that you've had. Maybe the relationship has been out of balance. But you know, you've come to that realization, now you want to readdress the balance. And it's all about you finding, you know, the confidence and the time and the love for yourself to really look after yourself and regroup and nourish yourself to get yourself back on that even keel, get you back into balance in order for you to then move onwards, to find that peace so that you can really listen to what's going on, what you really want out of life, to help you to move forwards, and to know that there's a little gift waiting for you before the end of October that's really going to help you move on towards your place in the sun, your destiny, because it's the right thing. We've got the sun down here in your recent past. It's just to really focus on the positive things in life, and to know that you've got people around you that are cheering you on. So Libra, as a jam-packed month for you, I'd love to know how you know, how it works out, whether it resonates with you. Yeah, I'd love to know. So if you'd like to leave me a comment, that'd be amazing. If you like the reading and you'd like to keep up with what's happening on the channel, please press subscribe, and also a like on the video if you've liked it. That'd be amazing as well. So have a really fantastic month. I'll check in with you next month. Take care.